Afternoons I dream in Catholic. There I am sitting under stained glass at the Holy Church of the Unanswered Prayer. A Tuesday evening in late March and my friends are bored with their catechism. I'm practicing the sign of the cross and reciting the I believe ins. I'm the only one not making fun of the tall, skinny nun they call Sister Mary Toothbrush. But when I get up to answer her question, no one can see me. What do you believe in, she asks. I believe in the Holy Crumb and the wine in the lower fridge. I'm following the Pope on Twitter, and when he hops the city bus, I believe I want to marry him. I believe I'm Catholic, and then I wake up. Here I am, not sure what to believe anymore, but I've started by collecting virgins from a Mexican gumball machine in a city on a river not far from home. So far, I have numbers 2, 6, 9, and 10 of 10. In my free time, I Google Spanish translation, type the words into the pronunciation box, and practice Mystica Rosa, Amor Ardiente, Corazón de María. Oh, shiny Mary, refuge of all. I don't know what I am saying, but the words feel right. And when I say them in another tongue, I believe in something. Well, hopefully I can do it. I'm not going to do it yet, because you guys have memorized miraculously poems. I decided to memorize a small poem, but I'm going to do that in a little bit. And Steve memorized a poem too, so I'll give it a try after a bit. Okay. Last night somewhere, between 3 and 4 a.m., I heard the barred owl from high in one of the maples, a sadness I knew you wouldn't be able to hear, because even your good ear is losing ground these days. So I listened long for both of us, traced the letters for owl on your sleeping and perfect back. Eastern meadowlark. I don't want to make a big deal of it, but I realized today that I believe in mourning. I don't know if you do. I realized I don't know how to not. I also believe in grace and amazing. I don't know how to not say things like yellow shirt, or how to not want to sit out on the morning wicker and watch the purple trash pickup truck go by. Gray's sidewalk is okay with it all, but you say you had a bad fight last night with someone about lettuce, and you want to go back to bed. But wait, say morning once. Yellow, come on, just try it. I want to be the bird in the story. That wasn't about Steve. We don't fight about that. Let's see. Well, I'm just going to read this. I don't have to explain too much, except that a bunch of cool things happen to make this poem happen. God spills across the grass. I read God, but it was really gold. Gold spills, it does, across the grass, like pennies or an afternoon, or that afternoon, a week ago. You and me up at the lake. How I said, I don't want to believe in nothing, as we sat on driftwood, talking, our pockets full of beach glass. But there is no way to know if God comes after this. I couldn't find words for how it would be, walking without you, there, if, someday. And if so, I'd want to know you were there, and that prayer is not just another word for sadness. There are no answers except, maybe, in the way light spills across the water, or the way deer we never saw left tracks while we were talking. Maybe it's all a gift, spilled, the way I went on thinking about how trust works. And then the potter in his shop said, send me a check when we didn't have enough. And if we can't trust each other, what have we? It's how I live and I trust you, he said, pulling a bug from my hair and setting it free, while gold or God or something just like that spilled into our hands. manuscript I'm working on, I have a bunch of these still life poems, so this is called Still Life with Arrhythmia. When it started, I wore a machine to capture the offbeats, unsyncopated sync, unwanted, underlying, unrhythm. Undangerous, they said, but I kept the stethoscope handy. My heart loves me not, loves me. Offbeat, underbeat, tape note here. A crack is how the light gets in, the singer sang. Even my cat knew the difference between my two chests. She loves me not, loves me not. She wanted to believe in my heart again and again. I used to never think about it, my heart, I mean. I see the cardiologist today. Last time he told me we are here to break each other's. And okay, I'm going to try my memorized poem. It's short. It was a challenge, but it was a short challenge. So this is by Robert Bly, and I try to read a poem by someone else too, so maybe he'd be happy if I memorized it. Sumptuous Heaven. No one grumbles among the oyster clams, and lobsters play their bone guitars all summer. It is only we with our opposable thumbs who want heaven to be and God to come again. There is no end to our grumbling. We want comfortable earth and sumptuous heaven. But the heron, standing on one leg in the bog, drinks his dark rum all day and is content. I'm gonna do one. Midwestern. Our Lady of State Street. So I go to this reading down at the bookstore, and afterwards meet a friend of a friend. She's unlocking her bike, and I notice a shiny decal in the crossbar, half under a long sticker. Holy, I say, it's the Green Virgin of Guadalupe, number 4 out of 10. I have her too, along with numbers 2, 5, and 9. She wants more, she says. She got this one in a gumball machine in the Sauk City Mexican grocery. Holy burrito, I say, because that's where I've been going for my virgins. But it's too late. Things have changed up a bit. And I tell her about the gumball machine conversion to minions and skulls and tattoos of biker chicks. She prefers virgins, I can tell, as Our Lady shines there on her crossbar, sparkling. Our Lady of State Street, Our Lady of biker chicks, Our Lady bless her ride home. And one more. Holy Spirit espresso this way, the sign pointed, from a narrow sidewalk on a chilly spring morning in Santa Fe. I'd already had my Starbucks dark French roast, today's indulgence, but I felt a sort of regret. I mean, a missing out on a mystery regret, because who knows what could happen after a demitas of the Holy Spirit in the city of faith, St. Francis just down the street, perpetual sparrows and all. Thing is, I've been reading WikiHow, How to Believe Like a Catholic online. 13 steps with pictures, and it says to be open to mystery. I am truly, though I didn't pay the $3 to see the miraculous staircase at the Loretto Chapel, nor the other 3 to hear about it, appointment only in a darkened room, which I didn't regret then, though I sort of do now. There are plenty of miracles for money, and if you get there before they close. WikiHow encourages experimentation with shrines and candles and gift shops. And the sign El Santuario de Chamayo Shrine, 3 miles, gave us 3 miles of a chance something holy could happen. The shrine is free, but you pay for a handful of sanctified dirt, replaced daily from the hillsides nearby. I asked you, what is it about candles anyway? And you said, let's spend our money on 2 tamales at Leona's and a beer each for the forgiveness of sins.